Well, it looks like we finally made it to the big city. You excited? There it is. You should be. Yeah, well, that was quite an ordeal with having to do that vault last time. I'm still glowing from all the red poisoning, I'm sure. At first, I just talked to Boone.
What is it?
Oh, Manny.
He was a good spotter.
Also friends?
Yeah, we were. No. Sure.
Who's white?
Carla's dead. That's all you need to know.
Oh?
All right.
Was she hot? No one?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Really? That's not how it looked to me, Boone. Oh.
If you want, it's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
I think there's like a loyalty quest we get with him or something.
First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran.
I've been enjoying First Recon.
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay. Yeah, you can tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see.
Clever.
Pretty accurate. And so are we. It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam. Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the Strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them. Used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. Was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it.
Shoo.
Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him.
Good old General Wait and See. They'll never let you down.
Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president. The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm packing here.
Yes.
Good old rot face.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
That's what he's talking about. You're just listening to me?
Ha ha ha! Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. earn my money, so to speak.
Alright.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Oh boy, do I ever.
There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win? I got more where that came from. Want another?
What? No, never.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
Is this his hovel? Oh, look at this innocent man here, not up to anything nefarious.
Check it out, between the dumpsters there.
And yours?
Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
Get him, Boone. A great many idiots who wandered down the wrong alley. Reload. Of course, they already looted his body, that stands to reason. Kill that rat, shouldn't I? Big guy on his deck.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I was just there. All my shopping needs.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Weapons and shit.
Thanks, mister.
Hello.
You can cure my rad sickness.
That's a first recon beret. They're the best marksmen in the NCR military.
You know it.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
Oh, really?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities.
As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
I'm too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Yes.
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Why not?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
What was Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way. Certainly.
Yep.
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus.
What'd you call me?
See you around.
Morning. A 6-hour nap then.
What's up?
Hey.
There are so many refugees to care for.
Didn't mean to wake you.
You want to gamble with class? Hit the Ultralux, if you don't mind being serviced by masked creeps.
I prefer masked creeps, actually.
I have no idea how most of these people would survive without us.
You're my damn rads.
Howdy. I've been around a while, currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred, and the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Oh, but all those years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Tell me about them. Dom, eh?
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? What do you have in mind?
Picture her in a song, do you think?
Time you enjoy wasting isn't wasted time.
That's why I'm here.
Later.
Amber, move to another mattress. Payne, Ferris, Roy.
Morning.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Searches.
What seems to be the problem? That's easy enough to clear up. Hold still. The rat-away burns a little. This should flush those rats out quickly.
Well, it better.
Anything else?
No supplies.
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
He's says fine out with the argument for it.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Really?
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. What do you want to talk about? More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Down here.
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Hey.
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Need detox.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Oh?
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
There's one meth lab. Go Walter White up in this bitch.
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
Absolutely.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside. What do you want to talk about? The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
Oh?
We arose from the boneyards of Adetum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas. What do you want to talk about?
See you later, baby. Ellipsis.
Good day.
I thought it was good.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
I said use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
Need a fix, man.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps? See ya. Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
I got what you're looking for, bitch.
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
You'd love Requiem for a Dream, wouldn't you?
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things. Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop, if there's something in it for me.
Goes buying a cheap chem to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore. Bye.
Good news, man.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
No more dope for you.
What? I need a fix now! Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Oh, it's part of your friends get through it.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
And then you can just offer them different M's. No Brandon. Okay.
What are you doing? We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Honka burning low.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler. Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you wanna have a good time.
Touch.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Not yet, you're not. I miss you. Here you go.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
You laugh at me when I put points into speech, but you see how fast it gets things done? I don't have to run around gathering shit and...
Hello.
Is there something you need?
Oh, the extra problem.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Ain't that always
What do you
the
want
way?
to talk about? The old Mormon fort, sir. What do you...
I want to be accepted. I need to be loved.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Oh, that guy messed with the wrong bowl. He did.
You're mine.
Boone has my back as always. Cleaning up Freeside, one bullet at a time. What's this? What's this?
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Where's you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Old Ben Kenobi? True story.
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
I used to be a courier myself.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher, eh?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Ah.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. This sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Crier, you cry?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
It was the wrong time.
Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
And over.
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again. and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
And there you have it.
All right.
Go read up on old Ben.
See ya.
This is why you talk to him.
You have entered. Vendor essential subroutine initiated.
Okay. You see?
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Don't hurt me.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
There's damage. Only fire, I guess. There it is, the strip.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
What are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner. Well now, it was Mr. House that made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I can do is pass on his message. Don't dawdle. He'll be waiting.
That's it. Keep moving.
Barely see the street.
Those last 5 shots were a bad idea. Going to have words with your commanding officer after this. Why do they call it a monorail? It's a
You
train.
can get those. Shame.
Why? We leaving already?
Have half a mind to throw you all in a cell and let you sweat it off. Come on, come on.
Do this stop and be close.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Don't get drunk on the way, Boone.
Come back soon now.
So nice. Okay. Stop messing around here. Let's get upstairs, shall we? Victor?
Where to, partner?
Santos, yeah. Playboy.
Penthouse floor.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Are you his
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
Oh, House.
Why, Sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we? Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neuro-computational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
The dead one? That's what they do for Mr. House.
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
No. Full copulation, somehow.
Anything?
Snow globe.
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Yeah, I believe.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Oh. Sorry.
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
Uh-huh. Well, they aren't just for pleasure after all.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I don't like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Get a VIP treatment?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
All right, then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
Oh, really?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Neat. Oh my god.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss? What did you wish to know?
This one.
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
I can find it easier.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
Uh-huh. Use your robots to arrest him?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
Does he know that you don't know that he knows? Oh, Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened. I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be. Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
And there you have it.
What else did you want to know?
What are the factions here?
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered.
Oh, you're no
What
fan.
else did you want to know? Well enough. Be on your way.
Have to see Benny.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you.
Do you?
It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Crocker, that croc sucker? What does he want? Immediately regards to important matters, especially learned enough your travels to know that New California Republic is an honorable nation engaged in beneficent mission, and the Wavi General and New Vegas in particular, in addition to a wealthy nation that rewards citizens who dedicate themselves to its national interests. Their reasons patriotic or material. I reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, my power to pardon misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at the earliest convenience at offices in the New California Republic Embassy at the south side of the Vegas Strip. God bless New California Republic. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador Extraordinary, and Plenipotentiary, Department of State, New California Republic. Everybody wants a piece of my time, I tell you.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wild, even.
I thought nobody has ever been.
Damn slots are...
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? I hear, James. Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome.
Banya, is that you?
Why do they call it Ovaltine? The mug is round. The jar is round. They should call it Roundtine. That's gold, Jerry. Gold!
All right, but make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here. The name's Knight, Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point!
That's his point.
If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me, first thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face only a mother could love because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime.
Uh-huh.
A break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts. I'll take the shells. Sure, later.
It's the Gamora we have to find those guys for.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Yeah, sure.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like
Fine
it.
going on there.
Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out. Have a good time, baby. Hey, there's the high roller. Hey, there's the high roller.
Find Benny. Is that him over there? Yes.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. The guy everyone saw going the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Oh, yes. You work on your marksmanship.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
Platinum chip, Benny.
I can't do that, baby, and you know it. There's a lot of angles to this caper, complexities aplenty. But plenty of action, too, enough for both of us. But we don't jabber about that out here in public.
No.
Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private.
You have a mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Oh, you guys are do the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
I got my eye on you, so no funny business. No sudden moves around the boss, got it?
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Oh, no, good friends to the rest.
House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down? To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
Tons of questions.
You got questions? I got answers.
For the platinum chip.
It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
How's it work?
It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware.
Mm-hmm. Does it do?
It has something to do with the Securitrons, I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power, gives them heft. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both.
I don't know.
Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one. But the chip sticks with me.
Robert.
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
Sounds crappy.
I know, you figured me for a creep. It's your prerogative. If you change your mind, come find me on the casino floor. In the meantime, the presidential is yours whenever you want it. Adios. Over here! Come on! Come on! You like that? Had enough? Come on! Come on!
I just wanted a pistol. Items. Oh. And there's a pistol that we just got.
You like that?
The gun, so what we should do is my slip review. How many stim bags?
Had enough?
I'll also take the straight razor you're looking.
Had enough?
Critical strike.
Had enough?
This ammo. Go full John Wick. Come over here, man. I'll leave your body spin around a bit.
You like that?
I love that. Did you like it? That's the question. Power fist. Could have wasted all those guys with a grenade rifle. Are you kidding me? Right and right. Yes, ma'am.
Hey!
Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
What's that up here?
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice! Very, very nice!
Is Benny around here?
Sure! He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
They don't say.
Sure! Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
Yeah.
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
Lemon squeezy.
Sure! If the chip can be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy.
All by himself, you say?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
This place.
This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. Hope to see you soon.
I wonder if Benny broke all the terminals himself, do you think? Sub-basement. Sub-basement. They attack you if they see you opening that board. You think so? Cards in the cigarettes, huh?
I hope Swank's smarter than Benny.
Spank, skank, spank. My DACA back now?
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak.
Oh, really? Go again.
I am the greatest of Caesar's frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
Other substantiation.
Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Oh.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
What if I am?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
I'm in.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses. Really? Oh. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Packet will sniff data like Joe Biden sniffs little children.
Oh! Hi again!
I want to take over New Vegas.
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Big slut.
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Before?
Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant robot or something.
Or something.
I have to admire your prudent nature. Why get caught up in action, you know? And results?
Was Federal supporting him in Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Of course.
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the Strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the Strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Boomers, they damned my generation.
Don't stay away too long.
All right. Well, guys, I think I have enough content for now. I will thank you for watching. You can like, comment, and subscribe. Want to see more? And yeah, have an awesome time wherever you are. Bye-bye for now.